This video is made possible by our loyal Patreon supporters. Visit patreon.com.
Hey yogis, welcome. It's Julia, and today we have a flow that is all about getting you revved up. It's a great flow to put into your fitness routine, so whether you are looking to lose weight, or you're just looking to get more tone, or just add some variety into your fitness regimen, this is a fantastic sequence for you. So let's get started. So come to tabletop. Bring your wrists underneath your shoulders, your hips over your knees. And a lot of today's sequence will involve a lot of movement up and down on the mat and a lot of movement in our legs. So right now we're just gonna open up our spine and get our core turned on a little bit to support us in those poses. So on your inhale, cow pose. Send your tail up to the ceiling, drop your belly, lift your heart, lift your gaze. On your exhale, cat pose. Round your spine and really draw your belly up and in. Good. Breath with movement. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Use these poses to start to stoke your breath. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Finding that rhythm of breath. Inhale to cow. Exhale, cat. One more time, cow. Last time, cat. Great job. Come to center. Place your left hand underneath your face. We'll thread the needle 3 times and then we'll hold. So on your inhale, reach your right arm up. On your exhale, thread the needle, twist underneath until you're empty of air, then reverse it. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, thread the needle, twist all the way. Good. Last time. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, thread the needle, land your shoulder and your cheek down on the mat. Lengthen your left arm over your ear. Take 2 breaths. Using this time to connect our breath deeply in and deeply out. Good. Slide your left hand under your shoulder. Inhale to unwind. Lift your right arm back up to the ceiling. Exhale, right hand comes down. Take 3 times on the other side. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, thread the needle. Twist until you're empty of air. Then reverse it. Big in, reach up. Exhale, twist and twist. Good. Inhale, reach it up. Big lungs, big reach. Exhale, thread the needle all the way. Land your shoulder, land your cheek and your ear, and extend your right arm to the top. Take 2 breaths. Good. 1 more. Great job. Slide your right hand under your shoulder. On your inhale, unwind your left arm all the way up. Exhale, land your hand. Lengthen your spine on inhale, tuck your toes, then push back, downward facing dog, lift your hips up high, press down through your hands. Lengthen your sit bones towards the ceiling and let your heels release low. Take 1 more breath in. Breathe all the way out. Soften your knees, look forward, then step to the top of your mat. Fold forward over your legs, drop your head low. Good. Take your hands to your shins, halfway lift, flatten your back, move your heart forward. On your exhale, fold, bow, release your head. Inhale, come to standing, circle your arms up overhead. Exhale your hands to your heart. Good. So we'll take some sun A's to warm up our body, to really link our breath with our movement. On your inhale, circle your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to high plank. And on this first one, lower all the way down to your belly. Untuck your toes. Inhale to cobra. Roll your shoulder heads back. Lift your heart. Lift your gaze. Exhale, place your chest down. Tabletop. Inhale, rise. Tuck your toes. On your exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Breathe into halfway lift, long spine. Breathe out, forward fold, drop your head. Inhale, stand up, reach up. Exhale, forward fold all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, high plank to mid plank chaturanga. You can always lower down to your belly as well. On your inhale, upward facing dog, lift your knees off the earth, move your chest forward. Exhale, downward facing dog, lift from your hip hinge, let your head follow. Full breath in, full breath out. Last time, inhale, look forward. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. On your exhale, fold, bow, release your head. Inhale, stand up, reach up. Exhale, forward fold all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog, roll your shoulder heads back. Exhale, downward facing dog, take 3 breaths. Two more. Last one. And all the way out. Good. Soften your knees, look to your hands. On your exhale, step all the way to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold, release your head. Bring your feet to touch. Inhale to chair pose. Sit back in an imaginary chair and reach your arms up next to your ears. Let the weight sink down into your heels and back into your sit bones. Lengthen up through your spine. So whenever you're looking at bringing yoga into a fitness regimen, using your legs and finding a lot of these powerful postures like chairs and warriors, it's a fantastic way to rev up your metabolism and to really warm up your body. Take one more breath in. Good. Exhale, release it down. Inhale, halfway lift, heart moves forward. Exhale, chaturanga, and remember, you can always skip these or lower all the way down to your belly. Upward facing dog as you inhale. Downward facing dog, lift from your hip hinge. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Step your feet together. Lift your right leg up. Keep your hips level to start. Anchor down through your hands. Lift your heel a little higher. Then bend your knee, stack your hip. Let your heel fall towards the opposite butt cheek. Level out your armpits. Take one more inhale. On your exhale, level your hips, step through to lunge. Pause and low lunge. Strengthen your back leg. Zip your belly in and up and lengthen your chest forward. Good. Then soften your knee a little bit. Roll all the way up to a high crescent. Reach your arms up. Then straighten your back leg. Zip your low belly in and up. And reach your arms bright to the ceiling. Good. Take a full inhale. Then open up your arms. Exhale. 2 breaths like that. Inhale, reach it up. And then an open mouth. Last one. Big inhale. Nice. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down. Lower to chaturanga. Upward facing dog, lift your chest. Downward facing dog, send your hips up high. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Keep your hips level to start. Lengthen down through your hands and up through your sit bones. Good. Now circle open your hip, bend your knee. Stay strongly rooted through your hands. Lift your seat towards the ceiling and let your knee be the highest point of your body. Good. One more inhale. And on your exhale, level your hips, step through to a low lunge and pause. Strengthen your back leg, tone your belly, lift your chest. Good, then put a little softness in your back knee to help you rise up. Zip up the front line of your body and reach your fingertips overhead for high crescent lunge. Strengthen and straighten your back leg as you get a little more stable here, and then lengthen the sides of your waist and brighten your fingers. Let's take those 3 breaths again. Big inhale, reach. Open mouth. Good. Inhale, gather it up. Exhale. Last time, big inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down. Step back and lower to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, lift your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog, 3 breaths. Okay. Take another breath in. Empty it out this time through your mouth. Good. Look to your hands, soften your knees, then step to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Stand all the way up, reach up, and then step open to the wide edge of your mat. Start with your feet out, a little wider than your hips. Turn your toes out and your heels in. Let's sink low into a horse pose. Good. Send your tailbone down towards the earth and then draw your knees back towards the pinky toes of your feet. We're just going to rev up our breath and get some heat going in the legs. So sit low down in your horse. Then on your inhale, stand up, reach up. Exhale, lower down. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower. 2 more times. Big reach. Exhale, lower. Last time, inhale, exhale, lower. Good, stay low in your horse, then just lift your right heel. If it shakes, if it quakes, it's okay. It's your body just figuring it out, turning on new muscles. Breathe through it. 1 more inhale. Good, heel release. Let's take the other side. Lift your heel, sit low into your horse. Let your legs fire up. Maybe some muscles are twitching a little bit. That's okay. Breathe through it. Good. 1 more inhale. Exhale, release your heel. Inhale, reach up. Then on your exhale, turn your right toes out. Come down into a warrior 2. Front knee will bend over your front ankle. Strengthen down through your back leg. Lift your spine tall in the center, and then take your gaze over your right hand. Allow the crown of your head to float a little bit, and then settle the base of your neck. So any tension that may have accumulated between your shoulders and your ears, let that relax away. Good, take 1 more inhale. And on your exhale, bring your right forearm to your right thigh. Sweep your left arm over your ear for side angle pose. Press down through your feet. Lengthen the side of your bottom waist. And then turn your gaze up. And if that's too much, you can just take your gaze forward. 2 more breaths. Let your legs get a little hot, and then just sink right into the heat of this lunge. You've got this. 1 more inhale. And exhale. Stand all the way up through the center, and we'll switch sides. So this time your left toes are going to point out. Go strong and long through your back leg. Let your hips come level through the center and reach your arms out. As you seal down through the edges of your feet, drag up just a little bit through the arches, and you'll feel that that'll engage all the way up to the pelvic floor and into the belly. Let your gaze come down your front arm line and soften the base of your neck. Stay long and strong. 2 more breath in and out. Good. Take 1 more inhale. And on your exhale, side angle pose. Bring your forearm down to your thigh, your back arm over your ear. Root firm through your feet, lengthen your waist, and then turn your heart a little closer to the ceiling. If you notice that you're dumping a lot of weight in your bottom arm, try to really lift up and out and let your core support you. 2 more breaths. Good. Inhale, stand all the way up. Exhale, come to the top of your mat, step your feet together. Take a big inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward, bow, let that all go. Halfway lift your chest, inhale. Then step back, lower to chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. Open mouth, exhale, release some heat. Great. Hinge forward to plank pose. Find that moment of linger in your plank as you feel your belly fire up. And then lower all the way down. Knees can touch down first. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Loop your shoulder heads back. Let your forehead point down for a moment. Good, and then on your inhale, just come to cobra pose. Lift your chest, lift your gaze, squeeze your elbows in, your shoulder blades down and back. If you even want to float your hands a little bit, you can float your hands. Take 1 more breath, and exhale your chest down, push back, and rest in child's pose. Still rolling? Yeah. Okay, good. Take a full inhale and a big exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Big exhale. Last time. In and out. Come on up. Then find the center of your mat, take a seat. Draw the soles of your feet together. Press your heels together. Bring your fingertips behind you and just sit up really tall. So you'll notice that as you push your heels together, your knees naturally want to lower. When you find the place where they stop, they don't lower any farther, that's fine. You don't need to push or pull on them. Just let them be and walk forward into Baddha Konasana. Sometimes people call this butterfly pose because your legs look like butterfly wings. Just stretch out. You've worked your legs pretty hard. Let them have a really nice stretch for the inner thighs. And stretch for the back. 2 more inhales and exhales. Take your hands to your thighs, close them up, and roll all the way down to your back. So come all the way down to your back and draw your right knee in. Bring your right knee just a bit wider than your rib cage, all the way up to your armpit. Give it a nice squeeze. Good, then tuck your left hip under your right, come to supine twist. Right knee comes down over to the left. And right arm can go out to the side. It doesn't matter whether or not your knee touches the ground. Instead, allow a foot to touch down in your shoulder, just so you have a sensation of grounding. So a spinal twist is a really nice way to rebalance your back after the chaturangas and up dog, down dogs. It's also just a really nice way to feel a good finishing stretch before your shavasana. Then come back through the middle. Extend your right leg long. Your left knee comes in, again, around the rib cage up to the armpit. Give it a little bit of a squeeze. Then on your exhale, tuck your right hip underneath your left. Bring your left knee over to the right for supine twist. It doesn't matter if your knee grounds. Instead, allow a toe and a shoulder or both shoulders to ground, just finding a nice sensation of rootedness so that you can release into the twist. One more breath. Good. Come all the way back through the center. Yeah. I was like, is that loud? Is that loud enough? Okay. One more breath. And return to center. This time, drop both knees into your chest. Hug them down. Bring your forehead up to meet your knees. Squeeze all of your muscles nice and tight. One more breath in. And release. Shavasana. Take up some space. Let your shoulder blades come out from underneath you. Turn your palms up to the ceiling. And in any fitness regimen, it is so important that you take time for rest, that you allow your muscles to relax, you let your body just reset, and also invite your mind to reset. When we have any goals, physical goals or mental goals, it's important to provide ample downtime, time so that we can just restore and renew after all of our hard work. Let your breath be soft and quiet. And if you have the time, I invite you to stay here for as long as you are able. If you need to move on with your day, start by wiggling your toes and your fingers. You can stretch your arms out. And then draw your knees into your chest, roll to your side. And press yourself up to a seat. Thank you so much for tuning in. You did a great job. I hope you come and join me in the next video. Until then, namaste.
Many of our subscribers don't see our videos. Make sure that you click the notification bell.
Introducing Yoga Plus, offering a free series every month with over 300 different videos. Take control of your health. Work out anytime, anywhere. Yoga Plus. Download now for free.